people, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. We out here again. Another week. Hey, what's up? I see y'all. Hey, what's up, girl? Come on, y'all. We are on Facebook and Instagram today. I'm trying it out. Y'all let me know if it's working or not. Hey, what's up, KP? Ashley! Hey, boo! I will not knock the glass over. It's back there, safe and sound. Don't worry. No wine spillage over here. None. Man, thank you all for being here once again, another week. I'm like half awake today, so I'm happy y'all here to help me laugh because sometimes we gotta laugh to keep from crying. So let's go. So last week we introduced Kathy and I was calling her Cecilia last week, but I think I'm just gonna say C because Cecilia, I won't remember to say that all the time. So yeah, let's not. Kathy and C, the KC Chronicles, and I explained Kathy was the person, the adult that C looked up to as a child, 14 years old, met Kathy in school. Kathy worked at the school, and C was just enthralled with Kathy. Kathy loved her, wanted to be like her, thought she was amazing, everything. All the other students looked up to her. Teachers, everybody looked up to Kathy. So Kathy was the it. She was the end all be all in that time at that time. And so C and Kathy formed a relationship, where C was like a student, a mentee, learned a lot in time. She just started calling her, Kathy started calling C her goddaughter, and vice versa. She was godmom, and she really took a liking. For all of you who don't know, C is me. If you weren't here last week, I am C. Just speaking in third person because it's fun sometimes. So you'll let me know if it works though. So long story short, Kathy turned out, Jaya said she ain't shit though in real life. So basically, Kathy turned out to be less than noble. She ain't shit. She's not. Thank you. Please don't forget to like this video, y'all. As you come in, just hit the like button. If you're not following me, go ahead and hit that bell to follow so you can know when I go live weekly every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central. So anyway, Kathy turned out to be a predator, okay? So Kathy got C14, groomed her really, really well, presented to the public like she was C's savior, like she was helping this young person, get out of the hood and live a better life. And she was someone they could trust. She could trust. She was the only person in C's corner, so she made people believe. And she turned out to be the predator, a predator, just like the other predators that C was trying to get away from, basically. So she ran from one bad situation smack into another one. And so there you have it, right? So that's Kathy and C. But along the way, there's 8-9 years. I think that it was about 8 or 9 years that me and Kathy were, a thing in each other's lives. And in that time, there are probably 100 stories I could tell you guys that will make you cry and laugh and want to fucking kill her. And, probably want to smack me too. Like, why were you so stupid? Like, it was bad. It was really bad. Talk about Stockholm syndrome. It was bad, y'all. In hindsight, obviously, right? So, you see this? You'll see these crazy people who are here talking mess. Please join in. We all here for it, okay? We're all here for it. She was definitely a pedophile. definitely. Feel hits on that woman is manipulative. Yeah, she is. But she did buy you nice shoes. Really? Really? Really, Ashley? She bought you nice shoes? She over here. She's a fucking pedophile. But she did buy me nice shoes. But it's true. It's true. What up? What up? So we covered that last week. And so now really it's story time. And this is the fun part. And it's fun for me because the truth is it helps to get stuff off your chest. I held this in for years and years and years. I didn't tell anybody about this, nobody, until I was like 25 years old, way grown, living an adult life. I didn't tell anybody. I was that ashamed. I was that afraid. I was that, stuck in narcissistic abuse, that stuck in Stockholm syndrome. Like I was stuck. Okay. So once I started telling people and started the healing journey, things got harder before they got easier. And that's just the truth. And so when I come here and I talk to y'all about stuff this personal, about abuse, about mental, emotional abuse, because physical abuse is one thing. But physical abuse can be seen. People can see signs to help you. And if you're open to help, you get help a lot faster than mental emotional abuse because you can't see it as easily. You have to really know the signs, and most people don't. Most people have been in it and they still don't really know the signs because it can be hidden so well. So this is stuff that people go through every day and they have no idea how to get help. They have no idea who to talk to. They have no idea who to trust. And half the time they don't even know if they're really in an abusive situation. Like they think maybe, like sometimes they think they're going crazy, but they're not sure. Like they can't really put their hands on it. They can't explain what's happening. And that makes you crazy. It's the worst thing ever. Okay. So I share in hopes of somebody being able to see themselves in my story, knowing that there is somebody else out here like you, knowing that there is help, knowing that there is a way out, and you can heal from it and you can fully heal from it. And it is not a problem ever again in your life. Somebody asked me this past week, someone who saw the video last week asked me if Kathy ever apologized to me for abusing me as a child. So, Ash, I thought we had no secrets between us, really. Between you and you, cut it. And so the answer is no, okay? And here's the thing. Most abusers will not apologize. Like that is not a common thing. It can happen. But it's not a very common thing, especially if you're dealing with somebody who has like narcissistic personality disorders or narcissistic tendencies. Like most times you won't get an apology. And you said the apology means absolutely nothing. Generally, that's true too. Even if they do apologize, usually is not real. It's just them trying to make themselves feel better or trying to get you off their back because they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear what they did to you. They don't want to hear how they hurt you or ruined your life or whatever. People don't want to hear that kind of stuff. Even if they did, they don't want to hear it. So I encourage you, fully encourage you not to expect an apology. Don't look for that. It won't get you anywhere. It'll keep you stuck in a rut. It'll keep you stuck in that spiral, and you'll keep looking for people to fill that void that person left because you don't know how to fill it yourself. And if you're looking for an apology, you're looking for somebody else to help soothe you, to help heal you. And that's not a thing. It's not going to happen. It's not going to last. Even if you find somebody to do that, it's not going to last long. And that's why I harp on knowing how to heal yourself and that you can heal yourself. So stick with me, okay? But let me tell you what happened. Fee said they'll apologize to get in and manipulate you again. That's true. That's foundational narcissistic, personality. Like they'll say whatever just to get in, but usually they blame you. So let me tell you what happened. So one day I did confront her and I did tell her she was wrong. And this was years later. Okay. I was probably like 28 years old, 29 maybe, something like that. It was way later. Okay. Started at 14. So I was almost 30 by the time I confronted her. And I told her she was wrong. And she told me she was not wrong. She said, this is what Kathy said. She said it was mutual. I wanted it. She was not wrong at all. We had a relationship. Get over it. So she told me. And I was like, oh, interesting. So this was an in-person confrontation. And I didn't hit her because I was around some older people. But I was like, I wonder if your mama will feel the same way. Like if I went to your mama's house right now and told her what you did, like, okay, let's say I told her what we did when I was 14 and you were 30. I wonder, I didn't swing. I did not. I didn't get violent at all. I was just like, because by that time, I was so far, so deep into my healing process. I really didn't need her apology. I just was curious. I was kind of like, I wonder what she would say. Like, I wonder if she feels any remorse. And I think she feels a lot of remorse, honestly. I think she is tore up about how horrible a person she is. But she can't admit that to me. Why would she admit that to me? But I threatened to tell her mom and she shut up. But it was fun for me because I didn't need it. That's why it was fun. But that's how people act. And that is, if you're looking for an apology, that is extremely painful. Okay? Extremely painful. Because here's the truth. If she was a man, she would be under the jail. In fact, if she was a man and I told on her 10 years later, like when I was 25, when I first started telling anybody, if I told her on her then, people would have created a whole witch hunt to hunt this man down and make him pay for what he did to me when I was a little teeny bopper in 8th grade. Like he would have paid. But because she was a woman, let me tell you what happened. I started telling people. And the people who know me well, the people who are really close to me, of course, there was just a lot of fury there. They were really mad. Most of them just mad. And then the people who were kind of next in terms of closeness, because there weren't a lot of close people, the people who were next in terms of closeness, like the mentors I got and all this stuff over time, they stopped talking to me because she told them I was an ungrateful kid who dropped her. Like she did all this stuff for me. And then I just dropped her and stopped talking to her and, started saying all these horrible things about her. And they stopped talking to me, y'all. Now imagine that. Like, really? You were there. This is a perfect segue into my story today, okay? Because let me tell y'all, this is so fun. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the story of Kathy threatening C or threatening not to take C to college. Okay. Now remember, C has no family. C's been kicked out the house. C at this point lives with Kathy. Okay. Yes. She's a senior in high school, lives with Kathy. She has, C has done a great job in school, graduated third in her class. She getting it in. She has all the scholarships to go to college. Kathy has helped her with a lot of this. Now, to be fair, she helped her with a lot of this stuff, taught her how to do all these applications and essays and helped her get her first job, her second job. She really helped her do a lot in high school under the guise as her godmother. Okay. And counselor friend. And the whole time, sexual relationship. So senior year, C is getting all these scholarships, banquet after banquet, luncheon after luncheon, gala after gala, getting it in all over the city of Chicago and other states too, Indiana, Iowa, getting scholarships. Okay. Now, yes, exactly, because she wanted to reap the benefits. So Kathy was at every single scholarship ordeal, every gala, everything, posing as C's mom, okay? Godmom. She was her mom. And at every event, she would push C to meet people because this was like what they would call the Chicago elite. So this was just rich people all over Chicago, Congress people, and of course the mayor was some of everybody, but just people in different industries making all kind of money all over Chicago. You think it feels like a Lifetime movie. I think Lifetime should make this movie on my behalf. I'm just saying. I think they should. Midwest Legend? Nah. But I was that student. So I was everywhere getting all the money. I was her meal ticket. It's true. C was Kathy's meal ticket. So at the events, Kathy would go, you need to meet that person. You need to meet that. Oh, that's so-and-so. That's so-and-so. They're senator here. They're representative here. They do this. They do that. Do you know he owns this oil company and blah, blah, blah. Go talk to them. Tell them your story. Hated it. Hated it. Okay. Hated it. I don't want to talk to these strangers. I don't know them. I don't want to tell them my story because my story was fucking devastating. I don't want to tell them I don't know what my mom is. What kind of shit? Really? I don't want to do that. Push, push, push. So I would do some here and there, meet people. And every now and then I ran into a person who was really nice and genuine and I liked them and I became friends. Like they became like a mentor to me because they were like adults. And I was a little kid. I was 17. I was 17 going to college. Okay. So I was still underage. So every scholarship situation, this is what happened. Now, on top of her trying to network off C, she was also trying to find a man. So again, remember the background, okay? Kathy took C in. So C lives with her now in her 1-bedroom apartment in Hyde Park. They have an intimate relationship, but every time they're out at these events around people with money, because C didn't know what that meant back then. Kathy knew what that meant, but C was 17. She had no idea. 17 and from the hood. She didn't know what it really meant for real. She didn't know what networking meant. But she did know that Kathy was trying to find a man with some money because she wanted to be a part of the Chicago elite crowd, right? So in addition to pushing C to meet these random people, yeah, find a man. Effed up indeed. She wanted C to find her a man. Like literally, she would say stuff like, you act like you can't talk to him for me. Like, why you supposed to be introducing me to people and be mad for real in real life, y'all. In real life, upset because C wouldn't introduce her because there are all kind of people coming up to see as a student, congratulating her, asking her about her plans, what school are you going to, blah, blah, blah. And for a while, Kathy kept saying she got accepted to Yale. She did, but she didn't want to go to Yale. She wanted to go to Clark Atlanta University. And I remember one time, C put her foot down like, stop telling people I'm going to Yale because I'm not. I don't want to go there. I want to go to CAU. That's why I want to be. So that's why I'm telling them. And this is just an example of how crazy, like insane life was back then. Insane, y'all. So all of that will happen, right? We go back to the house. And if it was a good night, like if Sandy met somebody, if Kathy met somebody, oh Lord, her name is Kathy, y'all. If she met somebody, she would be so happy and so sweet and loving and giving. She was shitty if the spotlight was not on her. So if she didn't meet somebody, to network with, like make a new friend, a colleague, if she didn't meet a man who was interested in her or at least exchange information, then she was mad. She was less than happy, right? And everything was C's fault. And she would just take little shots like, you know, I've done all this for you, the only thing I ask is for you to be appreciative, like for you to say thank you. And C was like, but I say thank you all the time. Yeah, but you didn't tell the other people that you thanked me. Like, they don't know that it was really me. Now, in real life, real parents, she was not a real one, but even real parents can do all they can for a child, but they're not the ones taking the test and, getting the grades and doing, actually going to college. So it was effed up on levels, y'all. Levels. Okay. But this particular summer, after all this, well, it was still kind of going on with the scholarship stuff, but this particular summer, C got a summer job. Okay. Kathy had been pulling away because she was feeling guilty. So she would cry just randomly. She got the nickname Waterworks way later than she should have. She should have had that from the beginning, but somebody nicknamed her Waterworks later. But from the start, she would cry, just have these crying spells randomly, saying how guilty she felt because of this sexual relationship, right? Reject C, I don't want to do this anymore. We don't, let's not do this. And she was more and more looking for a man to date, going on dates with men, meet new people. Cause of course C was hooking her up, right? So she meeting all these people, going out, hanging out, having this adult life, and telling C this isn't working anymore. It's not good enough, right? So I say, Waterworks for real. So after a while, C figure, okay, this isn't happening. So I need to find a way to get on with my life. We're not having this type of relationship anymore. I'm about to go off to college. It's probably for the best, because when I say clingy, this lady was clingy. Like, there was nothing you could do without her. Nothing. It was bad. So C got a summer job. C had a colleague at this summer job, Tina. C was smitten by Tina. Like, yo, Tina though, loved Tina, loved her. So C spent all his extra time, at work, but extra time at work, trying to be around Tina, trying to talk to her and get to know her, telling her they should go out, right? It took a couple months, but eventually C and Tina went out. C told Kathy, I'm gonna go have dinner with my colleague. Okay, fine, because Kathy's busy, right? She's busy with these dudes C introduced her to. Okay, fine, whatever. Have fun. C goes out, has dinner with her coworker. On the way home, because coworker dropped her off, on the way home back to Kathy's house, the coworker missed her stop. So she missed the building. She drove past it, to the next building. And that's where C got out, because she missed the building. C come walking up to the, into the apartment. Kathy is at the door holding a broom, y'all. Like, the stick, like she's about to hit a fucking ball. She's holding the broom like she's gonna whack C in the head because she got dropped off down the street and not in front of the house. So C walks in the door and Kathy's like, why the hell she need to drop you off down the street instead of right in front of the house? Like, when people start dropping you off down the street. So I'm like, so what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna hit me with this broom? What are you doing with the broom is what I want to know. Because back then, color purple shit, I'm telling you, it's like a movie. It's crazy that it was real life. But it was like, because C was a fighter back then, and so it didn't take much to fight. So it's like, what are you gonna do with that though? Because if you hit me, understand I'm gonna hit you back. Just know that. No, this will not be a one-way fight, okay? So they had an argument because she got dropped off. So Kathy had the nerve to accuse C of cheating on her with this coworker who she knew nothing about. She never seen her, knew nothing about her. But she accused her of cheating on her with this coworker. Yeah, I guess she didn't know you wasn't all the way professional. Seriously. But how crazy is that? Yeah, I just want you to see the absurdity. It's like, okay, first of all, how old are you? You're 15 years older than this child. Wait, yeah, at least 15 years older than this child, right? Who you're abusing on a regular basis, physically, but also mentally, emotionally. And the mental emotional abuse, when I tell y'all, things happen every day and people just like push it to the side. It's not that serious. I was talking to a friend earlier and she said she saw something, some meme or something, somebody said, um, like, I see the red flags, but I just want to see how red it's going to get, like it's kind of like that. It's like, I see it, it's happening and I know it's a red flag, but is it the reddest of the red flags? Like, is it that bad? Is it ultra red or is it almost pink? Like, is it on the lesser end of the red flags? Can we, it was kind of like, that's how it is for so many people. So many people. And I talk to these people on a regular basis. It's like, it's happening. It's in your face. But with mental emotional abuse, you are so messed up, wrapped up in the triggering effects and the whole inter what's the word? I'm blanking. The training. The training. I'm blanking on the actual term right now. But you are wrapped up in the training. They have groomed you to be a certain way. So basically, your Stockholm syndrome is live and active, and you have no freaking idea. So when we're at these events and she's saying, you need to be introduced me to this guy, like, don't he look like somebody I would date? Do your job. Basically, do your job. What are you doing? That's sick as fuck. That's sick. On levels, it's sick. But I did not see it. Like, it was irritating. I was frustrated, but I still didn't see it the same. It was kind of like, well, I didn't see it as I see it now. It was kind of like, well, you know, I guess that's normal. She wants somebody, whatevs. But I didn't see the absurdity on the level that I see it now. And this is why I share stuff like this. This is why. Right? Playing with fire. Like, I'm saying. Right. The absolute reddest. It's wild. Fought and then said she was not taking C to school. Okay. C has nobody else to take her to school, y'all. Nobody. And she's too embarrassed to even ask somebody else. Like, she has no idea what to do. So we fast forward. This is maybe July. School starts in August. Okay. It was probably already August because it was like 2 weeks before school was going to start. So it was probably already August. Yeah, I wish they had Mega Bus in. I know, right? Something. But yeah, C felt stuck AF, okay? Kathy took it further. Kathy accused C of cheating, but then she went to her job. Did y'all hear me? She went to her job. Now, this is something Kathy did on a regular basis. It was utterly embarrassing. Go to the job or to whoever, to a teacher, to school, to whoever, and tell them C's story, like tell them this young lady is all alone and I am here as her representative and I'm helping her through life because she doesn't know where her parents are and she's been kicked out and she's a really great kid though. She gets good grades. She's off to college. She's had a job since she was 15. Like she is amazing little girl and I'm here to protect her. So this is what she told C's coworker. I'm here to protect her and I could get you put in jail because she's a minor. Did she tell you that? She's only 17 years old. And the coworker's like, she's going to college. I thought she was 18. Nope. She's only 17 years old. So technically, that's statutory rape, boo-boo. And scared her to death. Scared her. Now, the coworker had done nothing wrong because he did not tell her she was only 17. But, however, Kathy had done all the wrong. And she went and scared Tina half to death. Tina stopped talking to C. C got so pissed off. She said, F you, Kathy. You ain't got to take me to school. I'll leave today. And guess what happened? Can y'all guess? I think y'all can guess. Guess what happened when C threatened to leave Kathy? What happened? Who got it? I know you got it. Guess. You already know what happened. Guess what happened? You know? She had the juice. Waterworks. The waterworks. The waterworks. She blocked the door. She apologized. Y'all better come through with these truths. You better come through. Man, listen. Listen. Let me tell you how bad the waterworks spilled out. She was a fountain, okay? She was crying like for her whole entire life. Block the door. In Hyde Park, they're older buildings and apartments. So the back door has a bolt lock, but you have to lock it with a key from the inside and the outside. She locked the bolt lock, took the key, so I couldn't get out, and then blocked the front door physically with her body, so I couldn't get out that way. OMG, crying, apologizing. Her thing at that point was to initiate sex. If she made me mad, she would initiate sex. That was a thing. She stayed crying, dying. Oh, I'm just trying to protect you. Can't you see this? Can't you see? Nobody else is going to do this for you. Who else was going to do this? Who else was going to take you in? Who else is going to take care of you at all? I feed you. I clothe you. I do. No, bitch, I got my own job. I pay your bills. What are you talking about? C was paying her bills in real life. That's another story though. But listen, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Of course, she ended up taking her to school. But do y'all see that back and forth? Now, that's an extreme version because she's an extreme person, but that's what happens. Like, it's normal. This is a thing that people go through on a regular basis. Push you to the edge. And then when you say, okay, forget it, I'm walking out, they like, no, don't do it. But not a sincere apology, not I'm sorry that I upset you. What can I do to make it better? Not a real emotional connection. No, she said, I'm sorry. We shouldn't be fighting like this. All I'm trying to do is protect you. Like, nobody else was doing this for you. I showed up for you and I keep showing up for you. I helped you do this. I helped you do that. I helped you. I'm the reason you are even going to school right now. I'm the reason you got a job. I'm the reason you're going to college. I'm the reason you got all these scholarships. Like, I've been here for you the whole time. Why can't you see that? Why can't you see that I'm only trying to be here for you, that I'm only trying to protect you? Like, tell me, who else was going to do this for you? Because I've been here the whole time. Now, to a 17-year-old child, and I know most 17-year-olds think they're grown, but now that we're grown, we know the truth. To a 17-year-old child who has been on her own most of her life, right? Dealing with con artists of many different varieties, but never thought about the female con artists. They're the best, obviously, right? It worked, right? It worked. And it was like, damn, that's why I hate taking help to this day. That's what JS says. Me too. I'm getting better at it now, but for years and years and years, I would do it all by myself. I don't care how bad it hurts. Nope. I'm good. Because of shit like that. They'll throw it in your face. It's all for you. Now I know how to say, okay, thanks. Moving on. That was your decision. Got nothing to do with me. But that took forever. After that kind of training, that took forever. Now, y'all listen. I know everybody, is not comfortable speaking up on this platform, when we're live and everything, and that's fine. If you have questions, if you want to share your story, just inbox me and we can talk on the side. If you need some help, inbox me, okay? And we can talk on the side and I can help you. More importantly, I can help you help yourself. That's really what this is about. Because once I learned what it felt like to be free from crap like this, I figured it out for myself. My why was so strong that I decided, yep, it was a decision. I decided to heal myself fully for me, but also for my children. So I can help you help yourself heal, get through. And when I say heal, I don't mean get over that stuff that happened in the past, because that's just kind of, that's old news, honestly. It's old news. It's done. That's why I can have so much fun sharing these stories now. Like, there's some shit, like, you sit on your knees on the couch and talk to your girlfriends. That's how I feel right now. Like, that's the kind of party we having. It's fun for me now because it's funny. It's hilarious. It's sad too and infuriating, but mostly funny, quite honestly. So that's old news. You can get over the past stuff, but also create a new version of yourself so that you're shored up, so that your foundation is solid, okay? Cemented in your foundation are things that really shore up your personal power and let you know who you really are. So when the next person comes along and they think you're still that same little baby that you were back then, or that same naive person, or that same codependent person, or that same, empathic person who's super sensitive and wants to just love and heal everybody. That was my problem. Just wanted to love and heal everybody. No. Sorry. Times have changed. Things have changed. I have changed. And it feels amazing. It feels amazing. So reach out if you need help, want help, have questions. And I'm going to continue to do this because I got a lot more stories to tell y'all. And I just want you to be here for it because I want you to see it. Okay. I want you to see it in real life, in your face. Because I know there are going to be people listening to this who were there back then and they had no idea. They had no idea. And it was in their face all the time. They had no idea what I was going through with her. They had no idea who she was. To this day, a lot of people have no idea who she is. But everything comes to light, right? So we ain't worry about it. We ain't worry about it. It actually will protect me from you. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Please, guys, like this video, subscribe, share it, hit that bell so you'll get notifications when I go live. It's every week, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be here live having this conversation. And I need somebody to talk to. So come on, talk to me about this craziness. Yes, this will help us pinpoint the crazy fools. This is true. Yeah, crazy on levels, y'all. And you'll never know. And this is just one of the people, y'all. Imagine how much fun we're going to have down the road, okay? This is just one crazy person that I was dealing with. So, yeah, we're going to have fun, y'all. But send in your questions. Next week, I'll be back with another story. Y'all let me know if you like this platform, because I see you say I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm saying, like, I'm speaking of C, Kathy and C, but then I say me and I go back and forth. I notice because it's more comfortable, easier to remember because I'm talking about me as C anyway. So I can do it that way if that sounds better, or if you like the third person thing. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know how you're feeling this, if you're feeling it. And what you would like to see going forward, because I definitely have more stories to tell. Okay, so I'm here for it. Thank you. Thank you, DJ Frizz. I'm so glad you overcame. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It was touch and go for a while, so I really, really appreciate that. You call her crazy. Well, that's not my regular conversation. I don't just say crazy ass bitch all day. So, you know. Okay. Whatever makes me comfortable. Thank you, Kimmy. Just as long as you're able to vent and teach us at the same time. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Then we're going to keep it moving. Y'all come back next week, okay? Tuesday at 8 p.m. Make sure you like this video. Share it with somebody who might be able to benefit, okay? And subscribe, okay? I'm at I am LadyWake TT over here on IG. And those of you on Facebook, you're probably on the LadyWake Facebook page already. LadyWake TT. I know. Yeah, this is what I love about this. Can't get it's like what? They still over here on Facebook talking about, but she was a crazy ass bitch. Like, so it's like, what the hell? But yeah, life for some folk. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I love y'all too. Love you too. Heather. All right, y'all. I'm out. Early bedtime. I'm loving it. Until next week, y'all. Peace and love.